is brought to you by the fine folks at Comtel Communications on Madison's Music Island 96 FM.
They'll find a solution quickly.
Because you can't afford
at 845-3707.
845-3707.
So Comtel Communications.
7:33 now for a look at what's happening in Wisconsin. Here's Tom Patrick.
A survey done by the UW on race relations found that white respondents are more satisfied with minority programs than minorities are. The survey was done by UW lacrosse psychologists on faculty, students, and administrators from the 13 UW campuses. One person was killed and 2 others were injured in a fire at a sorority house on the UW lacrosse campus. The cause of the fire at the Alpha Zeta Delta house is still unknown. A jury in Monroe County has acquitted a Toma middle school teacher and track coach that was accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl who was in his math class and on the track team. Terry Jurasic had been suspended without pay in March. $12 million. That's how much someone won for Saturday night's Powerball drawing. The winning ticket this time was bought in Kansas. The prize for Wednesday's drawing will be down to $2 million. David Letterman has agreed to pay $125,000 to settle legal claims from a 1991 car accident that injured a boy who is now 10. No one was injured or ticketed at the accident, which happened in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Thank you, Tom. Talk to you again in just a bit. We've got a look at the 96 FM Madison weather forecast coming up next.
There this Halloween, or walk the plank.
96 FM Madison weather for the rest of today. Mostly sunny skies. A little bit breezy. We'll have a high in the mid to upper 60s for tonight. Looks like partly cloudy, a low in the mid to upper 40s. And for tomorrow, mostly cloudy and colder. This is where the weather starts turning bad. A chance of light showers, a high in the mid 50s. Currently 46 around the Music Island. Here's a special song from Paul McCartney that came out a couple of years ago from his CD Flowers in the Dirt. Unfortunately, this one was not a hit, didn't get much airplay, but hey, it's a great song, so it fits the Music Island to a T. It's called Put It There on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. '96 FM, Madison's Music Island, with a man that's been in showbiz for 30 years now, still going strong with that song, Flowers in the Dirt. Of course, it's Paul McCartney. Put It There. Sounds real good on the Music Island. 7:39 now. Time to take a check of Hollywood with Lisa Gibbons from Entertainment Tonight.
You probably know that Mickey Rourke is not only an actor, but a pretty good boxer as well. But how about Mickey Rourke, the poet? All right, now I'm Lisa Gibbons, direct from the set of Entertainment Tonight.
Thank you, Lisa. We'll be hearing again from you a little bit later on this afternoon. The More Music Morning Show continues with Chris Ryan in for John Anderson this morning. Off Too Low for Zero, it's Elton John. I'm Still Standing on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. The More Music Morning Show continues on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. '96 FM, Madison's Music Island, 7:47 with Chris Ryan in for John Anderson this morning. And Paul Carrick's been in a lot of bands. Mike and the Mechanics, Ace, and that was Squeeze. His brief stint in Squeeze in 1981 off East Side Story, Tempted on Madison's Music Island. Tom Patrick is rejoining me in the studio for a look at sports. Tom?
UW football news. After their 28-21 loss at Minnesota, the Badgers are now ranked 21st in the AP poll and 20th in the CNN USA Today coaches poll. NFL news is a little bit better. A big day for the Packers and Sterling Sharp as well. The Packers beat Tampa Bay 37-14, 4 touchdowns for Sterling Sharp. The Packers are now 3-3. Detroit won. They beat the Rams 16-13, and tonight it's the Bears and Vikings on Monday Night Football. In case you missed it, on Saturday night, Toronto won the World Series again. They beat Philadelphia 4-2, and they are the first baseball team to repeat as champions since the Yankees did it in 1977 and 78.
Thank you, Tom. How about those Badgers?
Yeah, well, went up to the game, went up to Minnesota. Kind of disappointing, but still 21st in the AP poll, and then we've got Michigan Saturday. So
Yeah, we've got the big tailgate party for that. Want to urge you to come out to that. I'll try to make it down if I'm not here doing the honors on the air. Anyway, we've got more great music coming up next on the More Music Morning Show.
I've got
17575. That's Steve at Access 251-7575. An affirmative action equal opportunity employer.
47 currently on the island. Looks like it'll be a nice day today. Sunny skies, breezy. We'll get into the 60s, mid to upper 60s to be exact, and not so good tomorrow. Have more words on the weather forecast in just a bit. And CNN News coming up at 8 o'clock, and Tom Patrick will rejoin me in the studio for a look at what's happening locally shortly after that. In the meantime, more great music on the More Music Morning Show, like this one from Genesis. That's all on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. Thanks for joining us for a More Music Monday morning on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. 96 FM, WMLI, Sauk City, Madison. That's Todd Rundgren on one of his big hits. I Saw the Light climbed all the way to number 16 on the charts. Just about 8 o'clock with Chris Ryan. In for John Anderson this morning, we've got 47 degrees. Right now, warming up to a high in the mid to upper 60s. Little later on today. Better get outside and enjoy it. Cut out of work if at all possible. Got CNN radio news on the way, coming up in shortly, just a few seconds here. And after that, Tom Patrick rejoins me. Here's CNN on 96 FM, Madison's Music Island.
CNN Radio News.
8:02 now on the Music Island. Tom Patrick rejoins me in the studio with a look at local news.
it's possible that it might be termed an illegal work slowdown. Teachers at Madison Memorial High School will spend most of today organizing their first quarter grade, which is something that is often done at night and on weekends. The teachers are stepping up their protests in hopes that the conflict with the district will end. The pesticide bill, which passed through the Assembly last week, has been delayed for 1 year. It was going to come up on the Senate floor this week, but this action will give different groups an opportunity to publicize their opinions on the bill. The bill would keep local governments from regulating pesticide use. Our state is doing a good job recycling. That's what the State Department of Natural Resources is saying. Figures show that 86% of Wisconsin residents are recycling the items that they should. This might even eliminate the need for 15 new landfills. Super cash from yesterday was 3, 12, 26, 31, 35, and 36. Pick 3 was 744. If you'd like those numbers again, call the 96 FM studio line. And the Rocky Horror Picture Show on TV. Yes, the movie, which is usually on the big screen and relies heavily on audience participation, will be on tonight at 7 o'clock on the Fox network.
It's funny you should mention that, Tom, because I can get in a plug for my roommate right here. He plays Rocky in the Decadence Floor Show up at the Majestic. So kind of interesting to see him running around in gold lame shorts on Saturday night. That's how it is. And he's also in the commercial for the show that's going to be on television tonight. So,
oh, great.
So plug for my roommate there. Got more great music coming up, and the forecast on 96 FM is on the way next.
Did you ever think about what are
8:05 now on the Music Island. My name is Chris Ryan, in for John Anderson this Monday morning. Happy to have you along as always. We'll be hearing lots of great music this hour in the More Music Morning Show, including Fleetwood Mac. Also, the latest from Billy Joel. It's a new one off River of Dreams. It's kind of interesting to check out. Right now, a look at 96 FM Madison weather for today. Mostly sunny and breezy. High in the mid to upper 60s for tonight. It's looking like this. Partly cloudy, low in the mid to upper 40s. And tomorrow, mostly cloudy. And yes, it's going to get colder. Chance of light showers as well. High in the mid-50s. Currently 48 at Madison's Music Island 96 FM. '96 FM, Madison's Music Island, 8:14 during the More Music Morning Show. And that was Alvin Bishop from 1976 from a great album title, I should say. I love this album title, Struttin' My Stuff. Fooled Around and Fell in Love. And no, that's not Elvin handling lead vocals. The voice sounds very familiar. It's Mickey Thomas from the Starship. Before that, Chicago, Love Me Tomorrow. I'd like to thank you for joining us on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. And hey, if you ever happen to have any questions or maybe a comment about the music, or absolutely positively anything else we do here on your Music Island, feel free to give us a call. The 96 FM studio line is 281-0096. Back to the music now with Fleetwood Mac, as promised earlier. I Don't Want to Know on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. It's 8:18. You're on the More Music Morning Show on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. Madison's Music Island 96 FM, Diana Ross and the Supremes, My World is Empty. Before that, we heard from Fleetwood Mac, I Don't Want to Know. 8:21 with Chris Ryan in for John Anderson this Monday morning. Frank Productions and Cellar Door Productions presents Bruce Hornsby in concert. It's going on at the Madison Civic Center on Monday, November 15th at 7:30 p.m. Should be a great show. Bruce Hornsby's done a lot of his own albums and guested on several people's albums, co-wrote some songs with Don Henley and like that. All seats are reserved, priced at a mere $20.25. Tickets went on sale a couple of weeks ago at the Madison Civic Center, Boston Stores, Rose Records, and Bergner's in Janesville. If you'd like more details on Bruce Hornsby in concert, pick up the phone, give me a call on the studio line, 281-0096. More great music on the way on Madison's Music Island.
Tom's Hair Designs West, 2423 Old University Avenue.
48 right now in the capital city. Back to the music as the More Music Morning Show continues. Beth Nielsen Chapman, Walk My Way on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. 96 FM, Madison's Music Island. Beth Nielsen Chapman in concert with Dan Fogelberg on November 3rd. That was Walk My Way from her self-titled release. Just about 8:30 around the Music Island. Time to take a check of CNN Radio News on 96 FM, Madison's Music Island.
The capital of truck driver Reginald Denny, Williams, and co-defendant Henry Watson were acquitted of the most serious charges in the case. This is CNN Radio News.
8:32 now. My name is Chris Ryan in for John Anderson this morning with a check of what's happening locally. Here's Tom Patrick.
The damage was $100,000 at the Madison Recycling Center yesterday. Police are looking for a 10 to 12-year-old boy that may be guilty of arson. It started when paper stacked up against the building caught on fire. The Legislative Fiscal Bureau is estimating that the governor's Work Not Welfare program could save about $21 million in aid to families with dependent children. The program, which would force welfare recipients to work for their benefits after 2 years, now faces a test in the Assembly. The government-run health care programs are more efficient. That's what a nonprofit group called Wisconsin Citizen Action is saying. Between 1981 and 91, administrative costs went from 31 cents to 36 cents for each benefit dollar paid from private U.S. insurers. Wisconsin's private insurance companies, however, have done better than the national average. Believe it or not, no records were set yesterday in Wisconsin, according to the National Weather Service. It was 74 in Milwaukee, 67 in Green Bay, and 70 in Madison. The normal temperature for the month of October is 59. And according to a study done by the USA Today, if you're between 18 and 34 years old, you feel like you're 1.5 years older. If you're between 35 and 54, you feel 6 years younger. And if you're over 55, you feel 10.5 years younger. The way we perceive ourselves.
Yeah, that's odd. I always kind of wish that I was 18 again, even though that was my young and stupid time. How about you, Tom?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Tom. I guess that does it for you today, and I believe John will be chatting with you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Very good, then.
Okay, thanks. Looks like we've got a look at the 96 FM Madison weather forecast coming up next.
Hey, life is full of...
Get NutriFitted Supreme for only $39.95. Odana Road near Whitney Way.
We can do it together.
Offer ends Friday.
96 FM Madison weather for today. Mostly sunny and breezy, high in the mid to upper 60s. And later on tonight, partly cloudy, low in the mid to upper 40s. And for tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a little bit colder. Chance of light showers as well, high in the mid 50s. Currently 48 around the island. And Billy Joel has a new song out off River of Dreams. It's a great one too. It's called All About Soul on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. At 8:44, it's 48, and you're on Madison's Music Island, 96 FM.
$1 million when you just sing me on. Red, why you make me feel so sad? Anytime I see you.
96 FM, Madison's Music Island, UB40 off Labor of Love, Red Wine. Right in front of that, Rod Stewart's Rhythm of My Heart. And also in that set, great new music from Billy Joel off River of Dreams. His new single is called All About Soul. 8:49 with Chris Ryan. Coming back next, taking a look at 96 FM Madison weather. Looks real nice today. Sunny skies, high in the mid to upper 60s. Details are next.
Once again.
251-7575. An affirmative action, equal opportunity employer.
96 FM Madison weather for today. Looks great. Mostly sunny and breezy, high in the mid to upper 60s. And for tonight, partly cloudy skies, low in the mid to upper 40s. And for tomorrow, unfortunately, the bad weather will arrive. Mostly cloudy and colder. Chance of light showers, high in the mid-50s. Currently, it's 48 at Madison's Music Island, 96 FM. 96 FM, WMLI, Sauk City, Madison. That's Seals and Crofts and Summer Breeze. Right in front of that, Paul Simon. Still crazy after all these years. Just about 9 o'clock with Chris Ryan in for John Anderson this morning for the More Music Morning Show. Lots of great music ahead, including the latest from John Mellencamp. Also the Doobie Brothers, Harry Chapin, and much more on Madison's Music Island, 96 FM. 96 FM, Madison's Music Island. Top of the morning to you. Chris Ryan, just after 9 o'clock, 9:06 to be exact. Huey Lewis and the News from 1984 off their huge selling album Sports. If This Is It. Before that, Eric Clapton kicked off the hour with Lay Down Sally. Here's John Mellencamp. His latest disc is Human Wheels. Here's the title track to that disc on Madison's Music Island, 96 FM. Thanks for joining us on Madison's Music Island, 96 FM. '96 FM, Madison's Music Island. Joe Jackson from Night and Day stepping out. Before that, we heard from the Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes. Big hit back in 1979. And in an interview once, Michael McDonald said, unfortunately, we went through so many members that it seemed like the only way we could keep calling ourselves the Doobies was if Patrick Simmons stayed in the group, and Pat stuck around for 10 years, decided to call it quits. Doobies broke up and eventually got back together, minus Michael, but Michael enjoying fine solo career. My name is Chris Ryan, in for John Anderson this morning. I'd like to remind you about lunchtime requests, and I know it's Monday, and that means back to work and everything, but we've got some relief for you between noon and 1 today, as we do every weekday. Brian Kelly will be in. What you need to do is call him up, tell him what you'd like to hear for lunch. Our studio line number, 281-0096. You can also fax us your favorite songs on the 96 FM fax line at 233-6561. It's Brian Kelly and 96 FM lunchtime requests, noon until 1 on Madison's Music Island. Stick around. On the way is Santana with Evil Ways.
Join us tonight, hundreds of dollars.
96 FM, Madison's Music Island from 1970, Santana and Evil Ways. Harry Chapin was a great songwriter, great storyteller, great singer, spent most of his career raising money for hunger relief. Estimated that he raised about $5 million during his career, wrote a lot of great songs, and unfortunately a lot of them have been filed away by other radio stations. He wrote 2 good songs, 8 years apart. One was Taxi, 1972, great story song. And then 8 years later, he wrote an appropriate song called Sequel. Taxi and Sequel, You usually don't hear either one of them separately, let alone together, but you're hearing them right here. Taxi and Sequel, Harry Chapin on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. 96 FM, Madison's Music Island with Harry Chapin, two great songs recorded 8 years apart. Taxi in 1972 and Sequel in 1980. And I don't think you'll ever hear them quite like that, played together. It's a wonder if you ever hear either one of them on the radio. But they're great songs. Harry Chapin was a great man. Unfortunately, he lost his life in 1981 on the way to yet another benefit concert. We've got more great music during the More Music Morning Show. We'll be hearing from the Lovin' Spoonful in just a bit on 96 FM.
63 today. Signs by tomorrow. The idea today, the sign tomorrow. 246-9663.
It's 9:44. My name is Chris Ryan, in for John Anderson this morning. Back into the music with Jethro Tull, Bungle in the Jungle, on Madison's Music Island 96 FM. 96 FM, Madison's Music Island with the Lovin' Spoonful. Do you believe in magic? Before that, Jethro Tull, Bungle in the Jungle. 9:50 with Chris Ryan coming back shortly. Take a look at the 96 FM Madison weather forecast.
Dreamed of. Call today, 1-800-44-MEXICO.
96 FM Madison weather for today looks mighty nice. Mostly sunny and breezy, high in the mid to upper 60s. Then for tonight, partly cloudy skies moving in, a low in the mid to upper 40s. And for tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a little bit colder. Chance of light showers, a high in the mid 50s. Currently 54 at Madison's Music Island. That takes care of the More Music Morning Show.
I'm here. I'm John Anderson. I'm going to take over now.
Oh, Brian's entering the studio. He's got a lot of great things today. Lots of great music. Good way to kick off your Monday for work. Lunchtime requests. Got some calls already. People jumping the gun on Monday. And lots of great music. That's the way to put it. I'll be leaving you with Michael Bolton, To Love Somebody, on Madison's Music Island 96 FM.